everybody. So as you tell, this is why it's so hard for me to do readings. Because of this one right here. Let me do my readings, please. This is why I don't do them that often. Part of the reason. So with that being said, sorry, she gets kind of mean at times when she doesn't want to move. Can you please get up? Come on. All right, you guys, this is Liliana. See, this is Liliana. See Liliana? She's a rescue. I've had her for 2 years now. I love her, even though she gets kind of mean sometimes. She's a bit sassy, but she's a sweetheart. All right, let's go ahead and get into the readings. So here's what I'm gonna do is I'm pretty sure a lot of people know this, but you know, everybody has a card that corresponds with their date of birth. Okay. Now, for those of you that are born on January 1st, your card for this year is the Justice card. It's about fairness. It's about things basically going in your favor, and essentially. Okay. We're going to do a little bit of a reading for those that are born on January 1st. Okay. All right, January 1st. We're just going to go in and just get you some spiritual messages for your birthday. But since your guys' year is going to be around the Justice card, and I encourage you to look it up for different meanings on Google. Just type in Justice Tarot card. But I'm doing something more intuitive for you, rather than by the meaning of the cards. I know some people like to read the cards, but I do things based on intuition. For January 1st, self-love. I heard self-love, and that's new life. So here's the thing, is that I heard the word self-love, but I also saw the card new life. And of course, truth. So here's basically this year, for those that were born in January 1st, okay? And how you figure out what major arcana card belongs to you, you take your month, your day, and then this year. So it's January 1st, 2025. You add those together until you get up to 12. Or up to 21, I'm sorry. If you go anything past 21, you add both numbers together and you break it down. But I can tell you right now, yours is 11, because it came out to 2026. So if you add those two together, no, I'm sorry, 2027. If you add those two numbers together, 2 plus 2 plus 7, that's 11, right? Justice card is 11. And that's basically what tells you how your year is going to be. Okay, it's the cycle that you're on. It's how you can determine what cycle that you're going to be on. And this year, what I'm seeing is that things are about to start to go in your favor. Okay, and I literally just botched that. Things are about to go in your favor in a good way. So, that being said, let's look at this. Yeah. See, look at this transformation. Miracles. So you definitely have something good coming up, okay, this year. And I mean, 2025 is going to be a good year for a lot of people. And I'm not saying that, it's only those that are born on January 1st, but for you, it's more about you getting, things finally going in your favor, when things were so unfair in the past life. If you made some bad choices, this could also be, karmic justice coming back around. And if you make good choices, it's karmic rewards, if that makes sense. But at the end of this cycle, you're going to be going through a lot of changes. A lot of different changes that's going to take you into a different mindset. I'm hearing the words different mindset. And this different mindset is going to provide you with the enlightenment that you need in order to clear out obstacles in your life. But in order for things to clear out in your life, you have to change certain ways that you think about things, okay? You tend to give more of yourself to others. So what I'm seeing is that you're going to start seeing the truth about people, okay? Some of this karmic justice that's coming in is you, some of it's going to be finding out who your real friends are, okay? That's a hard pill to swallow, just heads up. I'm just going to put that out there. It might be a little bit difficult for you to accept, but at the end of this road or this year or this cycle, you'll be going into, it's going to be 12, which 12 is, I don't remember what 12 is, forgive me. I always have to go looking for the cards because I just don't do that. I'm not that smart. Because next year it's going to change for you. But, you know, and you just came out of 10, which was kind of a tough year for you anyways. 10 to the Wheel of Fortune, right? The wheel changed. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be hard, right, forever. But, you know, I mean, if you're in a 10-year, you probably, so this is how I perceive it, okay? Last year, you probably had burdens, okay? You had some love that came in. This is how I'm going to explain it to you about what this meant, because this is 11, so last year, we're going to compare what last year was for you. And you probably had, let me see here, it burdens, up 10 of Pentacles, and then you need 10 of Swords. Just right here, okay? This was your year, all right? At any given moment, this was your year. When you were down and out, what kind of choices did you make? And when you were winning at life, what kind of choices did you make? Whatever choices you made at this moment in time determines what happens at this time, okay? Once again, all right, when this cycle ends, you'll be going on to the number 12, which I still don't know what 12 was because I can't really think about it right now. But it's important that you learn from your mistakes. So if you made any mistakes, karmic justice is going to come in. It's going to make things equal, because that's what it does. And then next year, you'll be in the Hangman position, which is going to be a reflection of what you learned during justice that happened during the time of the 10s. Okay, that's basically how I perceive it. It doesn't mean other people perceive it the same way as I do. But I can tell you right now, as of this year, you're in the justice. Okay, so keep in mind, as you're going through your cycle, when you are dealing with life's challenges, do the right thing. Make the right choices. Be honest. Do the right thing, not because you don't want to deal with a karmic reward, but do the right thing because that's what good people do. Okay? Be the good person in this. Transform your life. Become that butterfly that you're meant to become. Stop. It's like there's something about yourself to the detriment of your own. So much to the detriment of somebody else. Okay? It could be various different ways of looking at this. But at the end of the cycle, there's going to be a miracle and a truth exposed. That's exactly what is going to happen. Okay? You're going to have a cycle. But the cycle is going to begin with something enlightening. So you might find out about someone specific in your life that isn't really in your best interest. So you're going to have to clear that person out of your life. An ending of a friendship, a relationship, a job. You're going to find out something that's going on in your life that's impeding your growth. All right? Because what you want is you want to get to this next step. Now, my cat is sitting on the cat cat food she's playing. If you hear that rumbling, she's just sitting on the cat food. Anyways, um, once you clear out the bad things, you can start healing yourself. Start allowing yourself to feel again. Start healing certain aspects of yourself that need to be done. And if you pass, you're completed, right? And I want you to keep in mind, everything in life is a cycle. From January 1st until January 1st, 2026, you're going to be on, I'm sorry, December 31st, 2025, you're going to be on this cycle. Starting January 1st, 2026, you're going to be on the hangman cycle, right? And as long as you understand that and you understand the process, you can go through the process and start making changes. Now, during these, it's, how do I say this? Life is about challenges, okay? And how you deal with those challenges determine your karma or your blessings, okay? If you make good choices and you're kind to people, and I'm not saying you should sit there and allow people to beat you up or to do mean things to you, but it's about standing your ground and setting healthy boundaries for yourself and for others where you're letting the world know, look, you know what, I can no longer be messed with. This is who I am. This is who I'm going to be. The biggest mistake you could ever make during this cycle is not learning your lessons. Because if you don't learn your lessons, these are going to be going upside down. Okay? And what's going to happen is this will have to wait until the next time this cycle comes back around, which can be a while. Now, if you think about it, if you were to, work on yourself, clear up things that no longer matter, you're going to start seeing your life transform before you. Okay, but it requires you to see the truth of certain situations. Think truth about your life, truth about people in your life, truth about who you are. Okay, and I'm not talking about you going in front of a mirror and saying, I'm beautiful, I'm great. No, we're talking down and dirty truth of who you really are. Okay, you're getting through all of those layers that you have built upon yourself in avoidance of being honest. Okay, and what I mean by that is what triggers you. Why did you treat a certain person a certain way that hurt them? Okay, why are you jealous of this person? Why do you envy that person? Why do you feel so bad about yourself? Where is this low self-confidence coming from? What's the root of it? Heal it. Okay, because when you start understanding why things are not working out, you're transforming your life for something better. You're starting to feel better about yourself. And then all of a sudden, it's like you're going to see some truth and you're going to feel good about it. This is like a positive thing. You're going to see a truth about something. It's going to be a miracle. I think what you're going to see is a miracle of life happen in front of you. Wish fulfillment, blessings, things coming true for you, things happening the way you want. Okay, so understand that right now you're in a justice cycle. So if you did good, you made good choices and you treated people good, you're going to get good karma. If you still have lessons to learn, you're going to get some bad karma. Okay, but this is number 11, which is also the pages. Okay, so pages, if you think of it, pages of swords is about looking around. I really want you to put this into perspective so you know which way to go, because this is how I do it. I'm different than others, though. Page of Wands, communication. Page of Cups is about compassion. That's Knight. Sorry, wrong one. Where is the Page of Wands? I'm sorry, Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles, right? Or small offers. So, with that being said, you're probably going to be, this is sometimes about communication, can also be about stalking, but I don't see it like that. I see it being more communication, some truths being exposed to you. How are you going to handle these truths? What are you going to do? If you look at the Page of Swords, Page of Wands is looking at his staff with a little weed right above it, and he's trying to analyze it. And he's thinking to himself, what can make him more passionate about life? What can he do to make changes? Okay. And then this one is looking within. It's also talking to a fish, which is kind of a little bit crazy, but it's true. Um, he's emotional, unstable, still learning the craft, not really ready to make any kind of changes. But then here's the Page of Pentacles, which is somebody who understands which direction they're going and now is ready to start learning how to be a better person. Believe it or not, if you take life at a lesson perspective from class, from school, like if you're going to college, you're learning something new. Okay, leave the ego out of life. Ego has no place in life. It just doesn't. In fact, ego is a demon kind of a thing. It's stuff that you should not have. Come from a place of love and understand you don't know all the truth. You don't know all the details. You're still learning about this whole thought process of life. You are in lessons, okay? Same thing with school. Let's say you're at school and when you're in elementary school, junior high, or high school, if you made bad choices, there was consequences. Same thing with life. If you make bad choices, there are consequences that you must deal with. Okay? If you don't pay your rent, you get evicted. If you don't go to work and don't call in, you get fired. Okay? There's consequences to everything that you do. If you take the wrong exit, there's a consequence. Okay? You have to go and find your way back to the freeway or find your way around the back roads trying to get to work, or there's a delay in trying to get to work. You might be late. Every choice has a consequence. As long as you understand that every choice you make, there is a consequence to it, start making better choices. So that way, those consequences that come in do not interfere with your blessings, okay? The blessings that can come in if you start making changes. Now, with that being said, let's go ahead and get into the daily reading for everybody else. And then I'm going to end this video right here, and I'm going to go on to a daily reading. But I want you to understand that what this cycle is going to be. Okay, it's going to be different for everybody. If you're not sure, send me an email. I do offer private readings. I'm more than happy to help you. All right. Keep in mind that everybody is different. So how this justice card is going to affect you is it's going to be slightly different for everybody. Okay. Thank you for listening. You guys have a great day. And by the way, for those who are born on January 1st, happy birthday. And it's already 9:30. So I'm pretty sure some of you guys are already on January 2nd. For those of you who are on January 2nd on the East Coast or in a different part of the world, happy belated birthday. Thank you for watching. Bye.